Here's Bdub to talk about his new song called Sugar and Lightning. That's on the Superstars album by Race to Venus. Even though it's a new album, I think he wrote the song a few years before. So Bdub, I leave it to you.
Well, this is pretty, I mean, for me, this is pretty new. This is my last, one of the last two songs I wrote. I wrote two at a time. Sugar and Lightning. I came up with the name on a ride home from work. It was gloomy and there was some lightning in the sky. I don't know. Sugar and lightning popped into my head. I don't know. That makes this seem stupid now, but and then the rest of it was some lyrics. What lyrics? It was about seeing somebody's name what's the first line? It's been too long, you slide down my list. It's about seeing a name on your phone list when you get a phone
That's
call.
yeah, yeah. I got
When
yeah,
you
and
get
also
yeah,
I mean Scales was real good.
yeah, when you get a phone call.
Actually, that whole melodic part was actually very McCartney-ish when you kind of put it
Yeah,
together with the scaling part of the wording and
yeah.
that actually works. That
I
that
was
that,
just
that, that brings that almost bridges the songs together in little showers of tears somehow. It was really
well,
good.
maybe I guess.
It's like harps. I was waiting for harps. Okay.
I was inspired by someone to write this song, and I was home. I wrote almost all of it. I was home. Nobody was here. I was playing. I was having a couple of these guys, and I just started. It was three chords. It was E7, A7, B7, and I was just playing it loud, and I was kind of inspired to sing. And then I added a little Vietnamese in there.
Yeah, I had to go look it up. I typed it in. Say a little.
I've had a couple people check the pronunciation and the translation for me, and a couple of them said that's not quite right, and a couple of them said that is right. So what do I know?
Well, if you listen to the song, you wouldn't even really think you just think you're just singing some like an onomatopoeia or something like
Yeah,
that.
ah, batty
Just-
batty batty boo boo
I never even
boo.
really. The only reason I thought about it was just because when I'm sitting there, like when I was adding all the parts to build up the song, I had to go through it, and I was just like, what are you singing here?" And then I had to go to your songbook, and I was like, "Oh, you're not even singing English," and then, so
Yeah.
it which didn't really I didn't really care. I was just more curious because I was mapping everything out when I was building up the song based on measures and beats per minute. So I have like this whole little nomenclature, but I just it was all of a sudden it was like a distraction. It was like, wait, what are you really singing over there? So it was actually interesting. I was paying more intention to the whole
So
musical thing, and regardless of whatever the heck you were singing, that came later when I had started layering on your lyrics and or to the vocals, and it was like, oh,
so
okay, so what's being
so I'll
said
say
there?
what it is lam sao. It's Vietnamese presumably. Lam sao toi ko te kong bit ban, and that is supposed to be how did I ever not know you? Which is the problem is that's hard enough to translate in English. How did I ever not know you?
Like
And when you
infinity,
put it in a different language, it's really gets funky. So it gets to be translated like I didn't know who you were or something like that. Not
or
anyway.
you've always been there, or or
Yes.
or or, or it was finally translated into the great movie Jerry Maguire.
Show me the money. Yeah, yeah, that's what it
It
was.
comes in.
That's what it was.
I had you at hello. Hello? Basically,
I
you're
had you
beating
at
around.
hello.
You're beating around. You just got sideswiped by some old
I
fairy
had
tale
you at
story.
hello.
And
Yeah,
it's like
of
you
course.
kind of feel like, oh,
That's
it's like, oh, that's so romantic. I'm gonna write a song. See, you just got messed up, man.
uh, it's been too long, you slide down message out because I can't resist you, baby. Maybe I will see you soon. Here comes a burst of sugar and lightning into your room. I get so nervous thinking about what we could do. I hear 1,000 songs and every song is you. I get so jealous when you're gone. L'âme sans te côté, complique pas. I think I understand the meaning in the things that you don't say.